first lads come in here tonight are a bunch of referees. We don't have enough referees to man all the tables anymore, but the referees we get that do come here, they work like Trojan horse. They're just unbelievable on their feet from start to finish, starting last Thursday morning and finishing tomorrow night, not tonight. And no matter what we ask them to do, it's never too much. And it's an unpaid job, and they deserve a round of applause when they're coming in. So refereeing on table 1 will be Pat Mooney, and his board marker is John Keogh. Referee on table 2 is Angus McAnally, and his marker is Kieran McMahon. Referee on number 3 is Stephen Foster, and his board marker is Paul McGuckin. Referee on table 4 is all the way from Belgium, Mr. Peter Adrians, and his board marker all the way from the north of Ireland, Campbell Faulkner. And on table number 5, referee on table 5 is Marco Oro, and his board marker is Tommy McCrea. Now lads, I'll bring the players in pairs, one from each team. On table 5 for Kilkenny Shed is a legend in the Irish game, is John O'Sullivan, and his opponent is another legend, both in Munster and indeed on the Irish circuit, Mr. Tommy Gleeson. On table 4 for Kilkenny Shed is the man that's responsible for putting this team together, James Bateman, and his opponent is Noel Gleeson. Representing Kilkenny Shed on table 3 is ex-Irish international, ex-Irish champion and ex-professional player Davy Morris, and he'll be taking on the 7 times Irish champion Brendan O'Donoghue from the Institute. On table number 2 for Kilkenny Shed is James's son, Oisin Bateman, and he will play the New Institute's Mark Walsh. Mark Gleeson, sorry, Mark Gleeson. My mistake. Should have put on the glasses. And on table 1 for the Kilkenny Shed is Irish international Benny O'Brien, and his opponent, another Irish international, Mark Walsh from the Institute. Now, there's just a couple of small house rules. You might put your mobile phones on silent. We're live streaming 2 tables to the nation that can't be here tonight. This one and that one. And what I will say to you is when this table or that table finishes, or these tables out here, do not come out onto the main floor, because that camera can pick up this table as well. And if you come onto the main floor, you're blocking the view of all the people. That's it. So only the players on the floor, lads. And best of 5 on each table. The club that wins 3 tables will be Irish champions. Good luck to everybody.
Marina.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the All Ireland Club Championship Final 2025. Kenny Shed versus New Institute A. Into the commentary box for first few early frames. Four-time Irish amateur champion, Martin McCrum. Welcome, Martin.
How are you, Rod? Good evening. Look forward to this match, and that should be a very tight game. It's hard to call the winner, to be honest.
These have met once or twice before in massive games, haven't they? Over the last few years.
Yeah, very tough to call. I think the big match will probably be the middle game between
Without a doubt.
Davey and Brendan.
Yeah, what a cracker of a game. Met in 3 championship finals. In singles finals. Great shot from Mark. Another great game on table 5, Tommy Gleeson, 1995 Irish amateur champion against John Sullivan.
Yeah, if it comes down to that match, it would be very tight. 2 knowledgeable lads, especially.
Yeah.
Tommy with all his experience.
Yeah.
Can mean a lot, especially if it comes down to the death.
Yeah. On table 2 we have 2 youngsters playing. Mark Gleeson from New Institute against Oisin Bateman. Martin, you've won this Killarney Championships 4 or 5 times, it'd be fair to say.
Yeah, I've won it a few times.
In a final of an All-Ireland final, how important is it to set the stall out early?
Oh, it's huge. The first frame is absolutely massive. Like, it determines the makeup of the game, and you can sort of bully lads if you win the first frame and that. Especially this match, especially on table number 1, whoever wins the first frame can determine what way the match is going to go. Like, Benny's a quick player and he's very quick, as where Mark is more solid.
Yeah.
And I can imagine, just myself, if Mark does win the first frame, he'd probably take control of the match, to be honest.
Yeah, Benny impressed me at the semi-finals against Raymond Fry, but he won an impressive 3-1. You have to say Raymond Fry would have went in as favourite. Now, the frame that Raymond won, a 1-3-8, but Benny still took 3 frames off him.
Yeah, it was a great break. The thing about Benny is he's very, very talented.
Yeah.
He's very
great
quick.
Shot maker, isn't he?
And he can reel off frames very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Before you know it, you're 2 or 3 down.
Yeah.
So that's where Mark needs to set his stall out and just take control of the game. But it'll be a hard one to call. I couldn't call a winner, to be honest.
It's going to be a great game. And for folks that's looking to watch on table 2, go to Full Time Productions on YouTube. Great atmosphere here tonight. Always is, Martin.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the final night, it's brilliant.
Yeah, that's where you want to play.
Yeah.
Like when you're practicing stuff, you want to be out there in front of that crowd. And
yeah.
That's the one thing about this final. A lot of lads wouldn't be used to playing in front of such a big crowd. So
yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
They've only added this Saturday night, maybe in the last, would be fair to say, 7-8 years. Did you ever play on a Saturday night All-Ireland final?
No, any time I did win it was I won it 5 or 6 times and it was always a Sunday.
Right.
But it's hard to explain. It's a bit, the atmosphere in this is a bit different.
Yeah, it is.
It can get rowdy, especially
if it can be rock and roll, can't it?
If it gets close, it can get rowdy.
Yeah.
Especially in a Saturday night if people have a few
drinks, yeah, definitely. Looking for a tin clip there, wasn't he?
Yeah. He's half got away with it. I don't think there's much of a shot on there. Maybe the red end in the middle.
I think he can open up the middle red here in the sense of the cannon and get the pink going.
He's half thinking the red end of the green, I think.
Strange, isn't it? Maybe it's a totally different angle for what we're seeing.
See, the thing about it is, so early in the game, you just don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to let that guy in first.
That's it.
Do you know?
Martin, you played on great teams over the years, Selbridge being one. How important is it to play? Like, in fairness, it was a little bit different with yous. I was going to make the comparison, but it would have been a very unfair comparison. How important is it to play with good lads on teams? For instance, a great player, for instance, like Brendan O'Donoghue and Davy Morris, they can inspire you. Selbridge, I'm sure there was Colin Gilcrease and TJ Dowling, so many, Joe Delaney, inspiring you. It's very important for clubs, isn't it, to have them type of players?
Absolutely.
And yourself, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, you always want to win your own game, most important. But you know, when you look across the way and you can see 3 or 4 good lads, they can dig you out of a hole, especially if you're not playing well.
Yeah.
Especially in big nights like this. Like,
so important, isn't it?
yeah, it's huge. You look across, Brendan playing Davy, they're 2 absolute icons of the game in Irish snooker.
Yeah.
Trying to call a winner is impossible because any lad can just step in and blow each other away.
Yeah.
So, especially for them young lads playing for Neela, it's so important. It was a big mistake there, and I
think that was a bit of an iffy pink there, wasn't it? You must have fancied it.
Not sure if he's left anything, he hasn't.
How do you feel you're playing, Martin, after 5 or 6 competitive days?
Yeah, look, it's a long couple of days here, Rod, you know yourself, and the singles is a great tournament to be in because you're playing the best of the best, north and south, and
yeah,
you know, it can test your game in all aspects, and you know, you can't be anything but sharp down here.
No,
you just get
found out.
You get found out straight away.
Yeah,
but no, it's great, and obviously a few of the team tournaments are still going on.
You look forward to tomorrow, Hillside.
Yeah, I look forward to playing tomorrow.
Five really strong players you have.
Yeah, 5 good lads are playing the championship section there. It should be a good tournament tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. It's a very cagey start here by both players. I think they're just so afraid to make a mistake. You can see it in them, their aura around the table and stuff.
Benny will take that.
Yeah, he's got a bit
bulk
lucky there.
Yeah. On table 2, Mark Leeson has taken a 22-point lead on Oisin Bateman, and he's well in the balls.
I must say, he's a young man that's impressed me now.
Yeah, you bet me to the punch there, Martin. He won a very impressive game against Ryan Cronin last night. I sat down in the front row and actually watched Newlands shoot against Crucible Cork. It was a match that a lot of people sat down and purposely watched.
Yeah, I haven't seen the boy much, to be honest. I wouldn't know much about him, but he's very, very solid.
Yeah.
Like you could send him in there and he'll definitely do a job for you. I'm
going to ask you a question about Mark. The final backswing. Mark Leeson, that is. The final backswing reminds me so much of Vincent Muldoon.
Yeah, he's a very, very similar player. He's actually got a very similar cue action to him. If he's half as good as he was, I think he'll do okay.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. Like, he brings it right back to the almost thumb. Like a la a young John Higgins in 98 when he won the Crucible. His backswing was up back to his hand.
I think the one thing Mark has going for him, he's surrounded by very good lads, and Brendan and Tommy and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll lead him in the right path.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a fluke there.
Definitely.
Oh, bit of a mistake.
A little bit heavy-handed there with that touch up to the brown. Mark Welch, very underrated, isn't he? some team player.
Yeah, I actually commented last week when I seen him. He's the most improved player I've seen on the circuit.
Yeah.
I haven't been around for a long time, but when I came back, he's improved out of all recognition.
Yeah.
He's a brilliant match player.
Beautiful
That's a
pass.
great shot there. It's going to be a bit unlucky now.
Unlucky there. No, I always rated him back years ago when he came to New Institute. I always thought he played a really lovely game. Reminds me of Barry Hawkins on the shot, with the stance as well.
Yeah. He's a very good match player. He's very good around the table. He knows where, when and not to go.
When to go, when not to go.
Could have played a better shot there now, to be honest. Philly just got the drinks in, so there's one thing you never see.
It's been a good week for Philly. Well, it's actually been a very bad week for Philly. Let me correct myself there. Been out injured. He hasn't hit a ball in the team championships.
Good shot. Here's a big chance for Mark here now to make a good 30 or 40 now, just to put a stamp in the frame.
Important to keep the white tidy in these situations early on. Sorry for harping on about it, viewers, but it's set the stall out. I think I put the curse on them there, Martin, did I?
Snooker can do to you.
Yeah.
And you start getting bad thoughts in your head.
Yeah.
It can change so quickly. And here's the thing about Benny as well there, that he just threw one in there.
Yeah.
Just needs to keep himself composed and make a good 20 or 30 just to get himself back in.
Table 2. Oisin coming to the table, 23 points behind the Nina's Mark Leeson.
That's not a great shot there for Benny. Just sort of threw his arm at that one. Over in table 2 there, I've never seen this young boy play. Oisin Bateman. I take it he's one of the family, is he?
Yeah, Oisin is the youngest, Martin. So obviously James has 3 sons, and he has Stephen, who's in Australia, Luke, who's in the audience tonight, and Oisin is the youngest.
They're all talented.
He was 2-all with Ryan McCrillen.
Yeah, every time.
That's very impressive,
yeah,
Martin.
Absolutely. Yeah. He seems like a good young lad as well. As I say, I've never seen him play until this weekend. Missed there by Mark.
Welcome to everyone. 57 people watching this final. Hopefully we'll get a bit more coming in. Great to see youngsters, Martin, playing the game, isn't it? And involved in these finals.
Absolutely. It's great that somebody sees
When you
lads down here this
when you
weekend.
think like we had some special nights wherever, you know, Killarney, Prestatyn, Dublin, wherever, but it's just great to see youngsters taking up the baton.
I must say, Tipperary seems to be the place. Nina, for some reason, they see a lot of young good players coming out of Nina.
Yeah.
More than other places, and I think that's down to Brendan winning so much over the years. Brendan's a great lad, just to bring these young lads along. He's always very involved with them and stuff.
Definitely. Oh, beautiful strike.
Great pot. the more this match gets scrappy, the more it's going to suit Mark Walsh. The likes of this game doesn't suit Benny at all. He's a flowing player, Benny is.
Yeah.
Mark could stay all day and tip and tap player.
Mark will be a stop and start player. He would be master of fragmentary situations, where Benny will be more fluent, it's fair to say.
Yeah, Benny definitely won't like this style of frame.
Martin, you're from Kildare, playing Newbridge and playing Hillside. Is there any youngsters coming through in your area?
I don't think so, Rodney, to be honest. I think there's a young boy that plays in Newbridge, Aaron. I don't know much about the boy, but the boy say he can play a bit.
Yeah.
I don't really know many of them playing. I must say, give a shout out to that young Crowley boy that qualified for the Pro Tour last week.
Brilliant. It's just great to see someone getting a pro card from Ireland.
Yeah, especially following in Aaron's footsteps, because Aaron seems to be starting to do okay.
Had a good week this week in Germany, didn't he? It's fair to say.
He had a couple of big wins there, to be honest. It's a bad miss there by Mark. The thing about team snooker as well, it can get bogged down very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know,
That's a good point.
It takes that one shot just to try and open it up and move on.
I'm looking over on table 2, but I'll be honest, Martin, I'm really looking at table 3, and I see Brendan holding table for a long while. That's going to be one important match.
That's
a clash of titans.
Oh, absolutely. Look, that's the match that could potentially change it all. Looks as if Brendan's won it. He has actually. Brendan's won up.
Brendan's 1-0 up on table 3. We can't see any scoreboard, so sorry, folks.
Nina are definitely in control here. Clip off the red. He's probably going to try and put the white behind the yellow or brown here. Nice kiss the brown full ball.
That was an interesting shot there, Martin. He could have played the let's say the top red of the triangle, let's say, before the individual red came in. I thought with a swing around, but he's trying to keep a very, very tight limit. Benny's scoring.
Yeah, I think that's Mark's type of game. That's what I'm saying earlier. He's just Mark could be more clever at this sort of game, especially team snooker and stuff. He could tie Benny up in knots, and Benny can get frustrated if it's not going his way. He's a bit like myself.
On table 2, Martin, Mark Leeson is 49, plays 14 against Oisin.
Strange decision there. Had to go for the top red, try and cut it in. Mark doesn't want to be opening up these reds.
No.
Surprised Benny didn't try and open them there, to be honest.
He'll be happy with that. He's kind of forcing Mark's hand now.
Mark can play a good safety shot here. Off clip off the red, off 2 cushions. Try and come up behind the yellow. He can put Benny in a bit of trouble. Somebody's going to have to force their hand pretty soon.
Yeah. Nice throw.
Yeah.
And I don't think he played
the
for
white
the
side.
cannon. I don't think he looked at that cannon, did he, Martin?
No,
I think that
don't
was a
think so.
fluke.
Yeah, he has. He's fluked it. He's in control now. Maybe the shellers put the brown over beside the pink. Take it out of.
Very good, very good.
Mark Gleeson, 58 points to 14, and he's on a black to get to the last red. So that frame, you could say, is as good as over. Martin, I played you twice this week in matches, and we're looking at Benny and Mark Welch on table 1 pair playing safety battles. I have to say, I compliment you on your safety, something that you're not noted for, but you're so clever. And I suppose with age, with the two of us, our tactics have come more to the fore. Probably cuteness, but something that you were never noted for. But you played a proper safety. You have a proper safety game now. Is that something that you looked at over the years? Probably like all of us, just got battle hardened, did you?
Yeah, do you know what? I was never. The one thing always people thought that my safety was never good, but you know what? It's probably was a good shot by Benny. Chance now to get in around the thing, but yeah, going back, I suppose safety is probably one of the good part of my game, but people never looked at.
Yeah.
I suppose the older you get, you get clever.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing wily old foxes like yourself. You know, they'll keep you there all day. And no, it's great. Look, it's great to be down hitting the ball.
That's it.
This is such a
Great
prestigious.
just to compete, isn't
Absolutely. This is such a prestigious tournament.
it? Yeah.
I can see why the two boys are very nervous here, you know, because it means a lot.
Just one quick technical comment there on Benny's stance there. Benny's stance on a side cushion stance there is very reminiscent of John Parrott, the way he twists his knee. I haven't seen too many players that do that.
Benny looks very, very nervous, I must say. Even that's what I say, the first couple of shots. Benny wants this match to be free-flowing. Like this type of match just does not suit him at all. It's not his thing, but Mark needs to punish him. And it doesn't look like he's doing it so far.
So it's 1-0 on table 2 for Mark Gleeson.
That's a good shot. Chance now to just pot the yellow and drop in behind the red into the number 4 bag. Yeah, Benny's feeling it. There's no doubt. I know it's the first frame, but as I say, it's such a big frame, he's feeling it. As I say, there's such a big crowd here watching as well, and you can either sink or swim in situations like this.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised at this, the few misses that Benny is missing. Don't mean to be demeaning, but he played so well against Raymond Fry. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, no, he's such, the thing about him, he's just such a good player. And like, as I say, you come in the arenas like this when you're playing, you can fall pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially in the atmosphere and stuff.
Definitely.
It can get rowdy here.
Yeah.
I think the match 3 is going to tell so much between Brendan and Davy, because the other players are going to take so much from whoever wins there. Like if Brendan wins, the Nina boys are going to be.
I would say two of them are their energizer bunnies.
Oh, absolutely. Like if Brendan or Davy wins, the other boys are going to take so much from it, and they'll definitely up their game no matter who wins that match. I can't see young Mark Gleeson getting beaten in the second match, to be honest. He's very, very strong.
Yeah.
For a young man. Tommy Gleeson and John O'Sullivan could go on for a while now, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think the disco could be starting by the time they're finished.
James Bateman and Noel Gleeson, there's a contrast of ages and styles.
Oh, that's a miles away there. I must say I'm very, very surprised that I'm putting it back here. Like, the only option is if Mark does hit it, he could have went for that red there, landed up behind the yellow and brown and put him in trouble again. Very surprised at putting it back. No Connor. Q-School will definitely not be happening. I'm too old for that, to be honest.
I went to Q-School in 2022. My God, it's a completely different world now. For what we went over on the challenge tour, remember them days? And the Pios.
Surprised Mark hasn't found the angle here after the first shot, to be honest.
A few fouled points, bringing Benny back into the game.
Shot, Tommy.
He stuck it up. It's a great chance for Benny now to pot this red, go up the table and absolutely put Mark in all sorts of trouble.
Still in this game.
No, you can see Benny here, he's way off the mark here. He's definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it. You can feel the tension between these two, can't you?
Yeah. Aaron, do you think the tension is even more enhanced with it being table one?
Yeah, most definitely. I think if these two guys were at the back, the venue is quite open here.
Yeah.
And you can feel most things going on. But most definitely, I think if it was Brendan and Davy here on table one, you would see they're used to the situation. They're used to the pressure and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Benny and Mark are.
It's kind of a once a year for Mark and Benny, where with Davy and Brendan, like they're kind of getting it every few months. Now I know Davy, it probably hasn't been playing international amateur tournaments for a while, but Brendan definitely has. So he's getting these big, these arenas, little arenas and all, at World Amateurs, European Amateurs stuff, home internationals.
Yeah, that's where I mean, with like coming down to the tournament like this, it can swallow you up very quickly if you're not used to pressure.
Oh, he's unlucky there.
He's a bit unlucky, but he's left it. Mark can roll this red in now and put Benny in all sorts of trouble. Maybe roll the red in and clip off the pink over behind the brown and yellow.
On table two, folks, Mark Gleeson is 22 points to 8 up on Oisin Bateman. frame 2. Great black there from Mark Leeson. I'm not too sure what's going on where I'm situated. I can't see any scoreboards on table 5 or table 4.
Yeah, I'm just looking around here, Rod. Nina seem to be at every table, so they're definitely in control of most matches, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he's just going to try and clip around the table off this red. Oh, he stuck it up.
Shot, Brendan.
Martin, do you still look at snooker on television?
I do, Rod. I look at bits of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think you totally fall out of love with it, to be honest.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
always have that bit in you that you want to come back and play and stuff like that.
Yeah, last season I found myself kind of waning with watching snooker. Now I did watch World Championships, but there was many a week I didn't know what was going on, to be honest. And like these were times that were on ITV4 and BBC. But this season I have kind of gone back looking at it.
When you have as many scars as you, so
My lord.
you never forget.
Sorry lads, if there's anybody has a van outside 201D 4105, can you go to it please? You're needed there. 201D 4105,
Oh.
a van with ladders on it.
Big chance for Mark here if he can see this red that's sticking behind the blue. I'm not sure he can see a whole lot of it, to be honest. Oh, he's flicked it. Oh, he's flicked it. Big red there. I think he's got to go for the blue. Like, somebody's got to take this free in by the horn.
Chance. For all Mark's controlling, he's not really controlling on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're very tentative, the two of them.
Yeah.
They're half afraid to make a mistake. That's why I think Mark should go for the blue here and try and land in behind the red and have a go, because whoever wins this first frame is going to be hot favourite because there's so much pressure on either boy then to win the second.
Can I say something? Whoever loses this round will be majorly disappointed with themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm saying the first frame is so big, because you gain so much confidence from winning it.
Yeah, I think he's playing brown for snooker
He is.
with the
They're
black.
that's what I mean. They're
Yeah.
very tentative. Nobody's willing to have a stab at something.
Yeah. Martin, I mentioned Selbridge Snooker Club, but there was one individual that I missed when I was naming out the team, especially in 2003. He definitely was on their winning team with us. How special, tell the viewers how special of a snooker player Joe Canny was.
He was marvellous, Rod. I used to practice with him. He's probably one of the most talented guys that I played with.
Yeah.
I had great memories with him.
I would echo that, Martin.
Yeah.
I used to go up to Selbridge and pick up balls from him as well.
Yeah.
And so talented.
Yeah. There's a mistake by Benny, but I think he's half got away with it.
Joe Canny, for the viewers that's watching, was a 1996 and 1999 Irish amateur champion and a World Amateur semi-finalist. Went pro in Blackpool for a couple of years, just didn't quite work out for him. Unfortunately, like hundreds, it didn't work out for them. But
There's a great shot by Mark.
brilliant shot.
It's a great shot.
But
He's
Joe-
got him in all sorts of trouble now.
But Joe was extremely talented and is such a great guy.
I don't think the shot is on here off the right hand side cushion, so yeah, I think the pink is in the way. He's going to try and come off the bottom cushion here. I don't think Benny can quite see the shot, but he could rattle into the yellow pocket and bring the white across. I don't think he's seen it, to be honest. That was a great effort. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a great effort.
On table 2, Mark Leeson's 45 points to 8 up. Just potted a long red. He's on a black, but it's cut back black into the number 2 bag.
Hi James, yeah, that's very true about Joe. I used to practice with him a good bit, and he could pick up any cue and make centuries. I was lucky enough throughout my career playing and stuff. I always play with good players, but Joe Kenny was definitely up there in the top 1 or 2.
Yeah, I seen James. I seen it done one night. He was actually practicing with me, and he was playing with a club cue, and he was actually hammering me, making tons on the club table.
Oh, he's miles away here. He's miles away. Benny hasn't seen this shot, but the shot is actually to go in and out of the yellow pocket and try and come across to the red, jangle the white off the pocket and come across to the red. He hasn't seen it.
Yeah,
I think he could
where
be,
to go.
Yeah, he could be here for a while. I see a Paddy Clark commenting here, and it's hardly the great Paddy Clark from the north that used to be down here dominating.
I would imagine so.
I think Mark's going to put this back as long as I can. These reds do hug the rail. Like if there was plenty in it, I think Mark would have went for this red because they hug the rails. You're still loving the game, Rod, after playing all this while?
Oh yeah, Martin, I still love it. I still love it. I really do love it. I haven't played a whole lot this season. I played certain tournaments and all, back practice in the series the last couple of weeks, yeah. But really still love it.
There's a great shot.
Great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. I can see him being in trouble now behind the pink though in a second.
Just looking at table 3, there was a safety battle there that ensured, but Davies in the balls, but now he still has to dig out a black from where I'm looking. Pot a lovely black, and he's on the red. He looks like he's in amongst them now.
Oh, he's flicked it, does he? No. The shot for Mark here is to try and clip it into number 2 pocket and come around the angles. He probably won't play that shot, but it is the shot. He's going to try and stick it behind the brown. Yeah, the shot was to take it on there. see the great Clinton Franey has joined in the chat to watch here.
He was
Another battle-hardened warrior. Used to love coming
and great
in
team
here.
player. Great team player.
Moved to Australia and forgot us all.
Australia and made $1 million.
He loved money, didn't he?
Good lad, Clinton.
Could be in trouble now in a second. That's why not going for that red. It can change the game so quickly.
Yeah.
He's got to go for that red 2 shots ago. Now he's in trouble. It's a good shot by Benny.
Off two cushions here, side cushion, black cushion, and get a good contact.
Ron Kelly.
Long frame, Martin, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying at the start. You could sense it from the very first
Yeah.
couple of
Paul
shots.
Lowry.
They were so tentative, the two of them. It's going to take somebody just to
Martin,
snap.
can I ask you a question? Like, you a big stalwart of speed, let's say, with your snooker. Did you ever go in and purposely, obviously, did you ever try to bluff with the speed? Did you ever
Steve
try to
McGowan.
bluff in
Steve
regards
McGowan, Paul
your
Lowry.
fluency snooker when it wasn't happening? Do you know the way O'Sullivan said it in his first autobiography in the 90s? I wasn't feeling and I got faster and faster. I used to bully lads, but I wasn't a proper finished article.
Yeah, I tend to do that as well. I could use 100 different cue actions in a day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just whatever type you're feeling.
Yeah.
It's great. Like when I'm playing quick and stuff, you can get on with
Danny
the job.
Boyle.
But then when you're under pressure, it can go anyway.
Yeah.
Here's a great chance for Benny now. Just Benny doesn't feel comfortable here at the table at all. He's just getting down and hitting balls.
Just a comment on table 2. Oisin Bayman has just potted red. He's stuck on the black. He's 43 of a deficit, 59 points to 16. But stuck on the black, he's a great chance to get back into this game.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity. The 2 reds are sitting as well. That frame could be massive.
I'm not sure what's happening on table 3, but I do know Brendan is playing a long rest shot, so that would tell me Davey is broken down on his break. Oisin missed that red into number 1 bag. That would have been so important to miss. So important to get these. Make sure that 8 simple shots, isn't it? Don't miss easy shots. Isn't that what Mick Judge used to preach to us?
Yeah, absolutely, Rod. And do you know what? When you get an opportunity to put the pressure on somebody, you've got to take every opportunity.
Yeah.
Benny's feeling it here, massive.
Yeah. I think Mark senses that, but Mark hasn't opened out his arms either for the opportunities.
Yeah, that's what I meant earlier. Mark's got to just put the pressure on. Like go for his shots and stuff. Being tentative, it's not gonna cut it here. Might be in trouble here behind the pink. Is he? No, he's alright. The great Clinton Franey said he used to pick up balls for you, Rodney. Is there any truth in that?
Clinton Franey had a lovely setup in his house with a snooker table in his backyard.
Yeah. I think we used to go up and play best of 9s or 11s, but when he played about 3 frames, then went in the beer.
Myself and Clinton Martin went over to Del Hill you know, the weekend Tom Watson nearly won the British Open in 2009.
Yeah.
We went over that weekend to visit Del Hill. It was a great weekend for a bit of coaching.
Brendan's in amongst them over there on table 3. If Brendan goes 2-0 up, it's going to be huge.
Oh, Sheen 37 behind with 1 red left on table.
He's missed the red. It looks
missed
like 2-0.
Looks 2-0.
A chance for Benny now to pot the green. If he can land anywhere near the brown here, he can put him in all sorts of trouble. Oh, he's missed it by a mile. He can pot the green now in off the top cushion, try and land as close to the brown as he can. These balls they're hugging the rail a good bit on the sides and the bottom, but oh, he's left it. He's left it long. I'm not quite sure if that's a shot. I don't think he'll go for this. I think he'll play safe off it.
I'd be very surprised if he goes for this, because he's kind of closed up shop the whole frame. Went for it.
After all the good work he done, and he was in control of the frame, it's just changed in one shot.
Now.
Oh, he's left himself a tough blow here.
12 behind. Mark Leeson 2-0 up on table 2.
Mark's got to have a stab at this. He just can't keep tipping and tapping around the place. He's got to have a go and try and put Benny away.
On table 3, I see Davies back in, but it's not easy. Red along the side cushion for number 1 bag. No, Gleason's gone 1-0 up on table 4.
Oh, he's stuck it up here. Big chance for Benny now.
Oh wow. This is big, Martin.
Yeah, it's huge. It's hard
This
to believe
is
that Benny's
big.
still in the frame. Like, Mark had so much control of it and just has let him back in. And that's all down to just negative shot choice, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised the way he's played that, Martin. I'm surprised he didn't leave let's say a quarter ball pink. It's more of a full ball here.
Yeah, the thing about Benny is he's absolute certainty to have a go at this.
Yeah.
Benny doesn't let loose. Benny will have a go. To be honest, I fancy him getting this. Can't not go for it, and then if Mark gets it, he look back and see he's not going for it, he's going to clip off it. Yeah, that's the wrong shot for me all day long. Now, agrees he's in no man's land and left Mark stuck in it.
Mark is a great straight long ball hitter, isn't he?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you would fancy him strong for this.
He'll get this.
I think I don't have no problem with him refusing that shot, but I have a problem with him hitting a 10. I think you ever see O'Sullivan under pressure, he hits thick safeties. So up and down for me would have been the shot.
The shot, yeah.
If you're refusing it.
The shot he played made no sense. Yeah. He was always going to get that.
A great black there from Mark.
Yeah.
1-0 up on table 1.
That frame will just dictate this game.
Yeah.
in this whole game, and that all comes down to that one shot.
And it's amazing. I was saying to Philly earlier, Martin, that a black ball game there vibrates through 5 tables, don't it, in
Absolutely.
team snooker?
Absolutely, because people can hear it around the
Yeah.
arena. Like the number 5 will hear the number 1 has won a frame, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And it gives you that bit more confidence as well. Like there's nothing worse if you're down in 2 tables or 3 tables. You know, confidence can be on the floor pretty quickly.
Yeah. Table 2.
It was like me playing you the other night. I could sense you going. You were getting a bit twitchy near the death.
So I was.
You were.
I was. Everyone gets twitchy when they play you, Martin.
Sure look.
That was great, lad, the other night. That was great the 2 nights we played.
It was a couple of
But
great finals.
the second night especially, because it was rock and roll, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was.
And there was a
massive
lot
crowd.
more crowd there the second night, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was great. And that's what it's all about. You know, when you're playing at that high standard, you want to play the good lads. And no better man than yourself to put you in your chair for an hour.
That's a backhanded compliment, folks. He do love me. And he loved me playing for teams with him as well.
Absolutely. In fairness, the one thing about you, and you have gained it over the year, you're the hardest man to beat in the circuit, and nothing has changed in 20 years. You're still the hardest man to beat.
A lot of scars.
Oh, the young Bateman, he's missed us by a mile in frame over on table 2. Nina are in total control of this game match, completely all over the place everywhere you look. Kilkenny are going to have to just let rip at something very soon, or else it'll be over quickly. Oh, he's stuck it up here. Wasn't close. Bit of a chance here for Benny now to get back into this match.
Yeah, that last frame will definitely hurt him, Martin.
Now joined by Philly Brown here in the commentary. Yeah, Philly, you could sense it from the two of them. Whoever did win the first frame was always going to try and dictate the game, you know.
Yeah. Especially after the bad safety shot he played on the black, he'd be probably saying to himself, I should have just went for it.
Yeah, it always plays in your head when you don't go for blacks like that, and you're sitting in your chair saying, if only you did this and only you did that.
Yeah. Benny be trying to rattle off this frame quickly, get back into this match. Long way to go here in this match.
Hi Joe, Tommy and John are battling on it there behind me. I think that'll be the last match to finish, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 dogs on the table. 2 proper match players.
Yeah, they're not the quickest boys in the world, to be fair.
No.
You could definitely have a few shandies watching the two of them.
Benny's starting to get through the ball a bit better now, Martin.
He is, yeah. He just needs to. If Benny can quicken up and get into a rhythm here, that's the only chance he has. If it starts getting bogged down, there's only one winner. Mark will stay here all night. That's not a great safety shot either.
No, I won't be like Mark really now to open up these balls. He's kind of likes to play tin off the pack. It's not really his style, going real aggressive. He likes to pick lads off.
Yeah. Kiss the brown football here. It's a chance now for Benny to swing this right around.
Figure of 8 shot.
Yeah, try and land behind the yellow.
Needs a bit of cover. The Mark has a chance here of red. Yeah, good length out.
Yeah, Mark's going to try and clip off the red side cushion here and bring the white back up.
Shot, Tommy.
Sometimes in matches like this, Martin, you know from experience, that even if you're not scoring well and you're not scoring heavy, if you can just dictate the frame itself of what's going on, like if you're on top of your opponent in the safety battles, even if he's are tip for tap, but if you're dictating what's going on, it's such a massive thing.
Absolutely. Look, if you can dictate the game and you're playing at your own pace and you're dictating the other lad, he's in a sharp bamboozle. He doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can see with Ben, he's eager to get in and try and do something, but every time he gets in, it's just score and run.
Yeah, you can still see by the way he's playing, he hasn't properly settled as of yet.
No, most definitely not, no.
So Mark Leeson 2-0 up here in Oisin Maitland.
Yeah, he looks very comfortable. He looks very comfortable. She looks a bit under it now.
Again, Mark playing the 10 safeties. He's not going aggressive on any way.
No, the safety hasn't been great, to be honest, from both players.
If Benny goes 2-0 down here, Martin, he has to change her up. He'll have to go real aggressive and open the balls up and more or less, like, there's no point in going tip for tap for 3 frames. He'll look back and go, I got the game plan wrong here. He'll have to definitely change her up if he loses this frame.
Yeah, he's going to have a go. I'm surprised he hasn't got a go from the start, to be honest, because that's the way he plays. Like, Benny's style is just have a go and attack, and he's a bit like myself. If you go at lads pretty quickly, they can fold, and that's what I thought Benny would do. So far he hasn't. He just looks very, very nervous out there.
Yeah. It is a final after all.
Absolutely. Any All-Ireland doing a special. I'm sure these lads are feeling it.
Yeah. Both have won it before. Kilkenny have won this tournament probably 2 or 3 years ago. Mark Welch won this tournament numerous times. Just shows you with all the experience they've had, and even though they've won the title before, you know, they still feel the pressure out there.
Tommy Gleeson
could be an off here.
An off. Tommy Gleeson behind me here has got 1-0 up, and Jonas Sullivan. Tommy's another stalwart. If he can get in to dictate the game, he can.
Yeah, so much experience. Tommy has, one of the greats, former Irish champion.
Long time ago now.
Yeah.
1995.
95, yeah.
Back in the Stone Age, that was.
What was your first, Martin? 2001?
2001, yeah. Was fortunate enough to win it a few times after.
Just the 4.
Just the 4. Lost in a few finals too. They hurt.
Yeah.
Here's a chance now for Benny to have a go at this end of the game back.
I think he's going to just clip off the pack again. He's missing the trick here.
Yeah, he's just playing with the Mark's hands here.
And this is, and do you know what? Walsh will feel comfortable playing this game. I think Benny needs to open the reds next chance he get and put the pressure on Mark and say, we're not going to go in a safety battle tip for tat. You're going to have to score and now play me that way.
Stuck it up here. He stuck it up. Big chance for Benny now.
Yeah. Oh, he's played over a wicket amount the side there.
Yeah, he just doesn't look confident, to be honest.
No.
It's a good shot.
Good shot from Mark.
Yeah, very good shot.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
I think Benny will just come off the side cushion here and try and nestle into the side of the pack.
Yeah, it's quite an easy shot, to be honest. He's going to go off two cushions, side and bottom, and into the back of the pack. He's not going to leave much on. Oh, he's missed it by a mile.
That's one thing about the cushions down here, Martin. They play a lot squarer.
Yeah, they can be springy as well.
We noticed in the match today, we were commentating on, myself and Rodney, that the black cushion on the left hand side there was pinging all day.
Thing is, now they're on a couple of weeks. At this stage now they can start getting pingy.
Yeah.
Chance for Mark now to put him in trouble and behind the yellow.
No, Mark.
Over in table 2 there, Mark Gleason's got young Baben in all sorts of trouble. Took some control of that match.
Yeah. 21 ahead. Put him in a snooker.
Yeah, he has him stuck in behind the blue. If he doesn't get out of this now, that match looks over.
Davy Morris and Brendan O'Donoghue have just gone one each. I think that's a big match in this whole overall contest. I really think Davy needs to win that game.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I think if Brendan wins that game, you can see lads getting sprung over stiff and whoever wins that game.
Yeah. Is Benny
He's trying to clip off the right hand side of the pack. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, just
I think he's missed the trick there, Martin. He could have played off the red on the left hand side, and he had a good line to get up behind the green and brown there.
yeah, Benny's game is attacking. He's got to have a goal pretty soon. He can't keep doing this tip for tap now here all night. Trying to make 8 and 9 and 10 and score and run. You got to have a goal. As I say, Benny's such a talented boy.
Yeah, very
You know,
talented.
yeah, his game is to have a goal.
Again, Mark won't do anything risky here. He'll just clip off the red, right back up the table, and keep the game as tight as he can.
Chance here now for Benny to clip this red in with loads of check. Try and bring the white back up the table.
No, I think he's going to play the safety shot off it, Martin. I think he's going to go 10. He's got a tick.
Young Gleason stuck in there on table 2.
Sometimes, Martin, when you probably know yourself, the experience you have, sometimes if you're in a safety battle with a lad and he's catching with the 10 safeties and he's putting really good, he's catching it really well and putting you under pressure, sometimes it's no harm to leave the white on the side cushion, because it kind of forces your opponent to go tick off the reds then, and he has to open them. It's very hard to play a 10 safety shot when the white's on the side cushion.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, the way these games are going, team snooker is always tight. it's always tight. It always ends up scrappy, balls all over the place. It's very, very rarely you see somebody going 3-1 visits or stepping up. That's why I'm surprised that Benny just have a go at Mark, because if they keep playing this game, there's only one winner.
Yeah, no doubt. Pushing Bateman actually in the balls here, Martin. He's getting back into this third frame. Now he's actually lost the cue ball, but he's had to get him back into the frame.
Chance for Mark now to try and put the wide up in behind the brown here. Clip off this red down by the black spot.
I think he's gone for this, Martin.
He's going for the other red.
Stun this around off 2 cushions. Yeah,
Ah,
good
great
shot.
shot. Great shot. Big chance now to control this match.
Yeah,
If Mark wins this frame, I can't see any way back for Benny.
yeah. First frame's massive. First frame massive in these finals. You're off to a good start and you can relax then a little bit and build confidence. Take it on then.
Over in table 2, Mark Leeson's in.
Back in again.
Oh, nice kiss. The match looks over. Throwing in this red for the pink in the middle, maybe. Or is he getting round the
No,
table?
I think he's gone around the house. It's not like Mark to drop balls in dead weight on these tables. Oh, he's hit that
Oh,
well.
good shot.
Great shot.
Oh, he's played it well.
This is the best weekend in Irish snooker, isn't it, Martin?
Oh, absolutely. It's what everybody wants to be down playing. Especially good atmosphere, good crowds.
Yeah.
You know, you're playing the best of the best.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot there. You can pot this red now and just come up for the pink into the opposite middle.
Send the white back up the table here. Taking the top red.
He's got it.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs that white to run an extra inch. He didn't want to be straight there. He needed that white to go an extra inch or two.
Big shot coming up here.
Yeah. Stretching a little bit.
These shots are Mark's forte. He doesn't miss many of these straight shots, to be honest.
Commentator scores.
Oh, he's missed this one by a mile. Big chance for Benny if this red goes.
I don't know if he's on that red, Martin.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure by Benny's reaction. He is.
Oh,
He's not, you know.
fine lines.
I could see Benny getting a bit frustrated.
Mm.
He's just waiting for that one opportunity to get in.
Yeah.
Oh, good red.
Good shot.
Ah, that's a good shot.
Right, Benny. Here's your chance.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity now to get
Yeah.
himself into the game.
Yeah. Mark Leeson looks like this match is nearly over. Mark Leeson. Oh, where's this white going?
Over in table 3, Brendan in amongst the balls on Davy. Just squeezed in.
Squeezed in. Big chance for Benny here. He needs to take at least 3 or 4 reds here, Martin.
Yeah, if he can get down and clear this red beside the blue now, that'll be his next target.
Yeah.
Pink goes into the corner. I'll try and come off 2 cushions here and maybe back off for the blue.
Is that why the
Yeah,
trouble?
he's played it well.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot. Important visit to the table for Benny here. If he can make a frame win and break here, Martin, it might settle him, and it might just get that confidence back up, and he might start playing his own game.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely throwing his arm at a couple low.
Yeah, he's flicking, isn't he? Flicking a lot of shots.
It's hitting his cue action. He's definitely.
Do you know how he hits the ball kind of like Dre goes like that a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's.
But he's quickened up. There's no doubt he's quickened up.
Yeah, that's what he needed to do. He hasn't played a great shot there, and
No.
that's an awful shot.
Yeah, he hasn't got through that.
Over on table 2, it looks over.
So Oisin Bateman now needs snookers in this match against Mark Leeson. 31 behind, 27 on the table. And Benny's part that pink around the angles.
Big chance now to put this red.
.24 lead, Martin. He's
Yeah,
put a good ball there. That's a good ball.
Nice kiss now.
Even in the sense of just taking control of the frame, because he's been chasing this whole match. He hasn't been in control of this match at all. So, might be a change of momentum here now.
Yeah, absolutely. If it goes 2-0, I can only see one winner, but if he goes 1-0, he's definitely back in the match.
Oh, he's played a
very
good
good
shot there, hasn't he, Martin?
Very good shot. Needs a good white.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
I still think Benny will go for this.
He does, but he's definitely going to collide into the black and red
Yeah.
if he doesn't get it. So,
No.
yeah, I
well,
think that was in his mind.
Yeah.
I think that's why he didn't go for it. Can Snooker behind the black here if he gets it right. Yeah,
That's a good shot.
yeah,
He's
it's a very
played that
good
well,
shot.
hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's played that well.
He's played that well. You wonder how important that green is going to be, Martin, on the side cushion there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to play a factor. Oh, he's got lucky here.
Brown
He's got
could be
lucky.
gone. No, that'll do. He'll take that.
Mark can get a good white in now behind the yellow. Can clip off the red and try and put Benny in all sorts of bother.
So Mark Leeson has just finished up the match there against Oisin Bateman, winning 3 frames to 0, giving Nina a 1-0 lead in this final.
Yeah, he's been very impressive, that young boy, to be fair.
Yeah, well played, Mark Leeson.
Noel Gleeson's gone 2-0 up in table 4 as well. Nina are in total control of this.
Nina have the momentum at the moment.
If Mark Walsh can snake this frame, it's going to put huge pressure on Kilkenny.
He's had to leave this over the
He
middle.
hasn't played it well.
Benny has a chance here.
Right, Mark. Head up.
Table 5 behind me here. John O'Sullivan is in amongst them. He's 18 to the good over Tommy Gleeson. Tommy Gleeson's 1-0 up though.
Benny's played a good shot there, Martin, on the brown. Nice pace.
Yeah, he's done well there. It's a huge frame. This can settle Benny down and he can let loose after this.
If you were in Benny's corner now, what would you be saying to him, Martin, if you could just pull him aside or into the...
Oh, just have a go. It's his style of play. He's got to have a go. When you play so quick and you're making and you're scoring pretty quickly, you can put guys under severe pressure. And that's what he's got to do.
Yeah. It's funny, like when you're playing quick players, like even for myself, playing yourself through the years, the amount of times I play you and you'd put a few balls quickly and then you'd look at the scoreboard and you'd be 40 behind and you're like, how's he got 40 there that quick? Like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's what Benny's got to try and do.
you know, you play so fast, you think like, oh, he's only going to get 28 or something, but then it's 40. It sounds mad, but you know, the quick players can score that bit faster.
Yeah, and that's Benny's style. That's Benny's style. That's why I'm surprised somebody from Kilkenny, and there's a few behind me here, haven't got in his ear and told him to have a go.
It's a good shot there. Needs a couple of snookers here though. He's a decent lead. So our second stream table now has moved to Davy Morris against Brendan O'Donoghue, which is currently 1-1.
Davy's in amongst them.
These guys have played each other so many times through the years. Numerous Irish finals, Irish semi-finals.
Benny needs to watch himself here, because if he goes in off, which he hasn't, I have a funny feeling he could be stopped behind the blue now in a second.
Yeah, 34 points now in the game, and Mark has a great chance here to put him in behind the blue. Question for you, Martin. Now, of all the amateurs you've played through the years, who would you put as number one?
There's so many of them.
It's hard just to pick one, yeah. Great shot from Mark
it's a
here.
great shot from Mark. I was lucky enough to play. When I was playing, there were so many good players playing.
Yeah.
When you won a tournament, it was, you knew you'd won it. Davy was exceptional, to be honest. They always found him very hard to beat. Brendan, Rodney, TJ, Robbie, the list goes on.
Yeah.
They were all great players.
Yeah. Styles make matches, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. There's another missing Benny.
So he only needs one snooker now. He needed 3 about a minute ago. He's after getting 2 of them already. And the balls are nice for snookers, aren't they, Martin?
They are nice. If you can clip off this yellow now, put the yellow behind the black, and maybe bring the white up behind the brown. Davy in amongst them now over on table 3. Looks in control to go 2-1 up.
Might clip this yellow in behind the black, Martin. Send the white back up around behind the brown.
Yeah, try and put it behind the brown. He's played it well.
Yeah, he's played it really well. He needs the yellow to stop. It's a good shot. It's not the hardest snooker to
It's
get
an
out.
easy escape, to be honest. He can play and dump the dump shot off the back cushion here. Right in pot it.
No. Oh. If you're Benny here, Martin, if you get a chance on a safety, you could try and nick off another colour and kill it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got it. As you say, the ball's in a good position here.
You're trying to move something, wouldn't you?
Yeah. The shot here is the half ball off the yellow with a bit of check. Try and put the white up beside the green or anywhere around that area.
Yeah, good call, yeah. Tried to put the white in behind the black, such a tough shot to play.
Yes, 2 yard. Benny's 30 ahead. He's got to have a stab at the yellow here and put himself 32 in front.
Yeah. I think he has to have a go at this.
Right, yeah. He's missed man, proverbial. Has he flicked it? No.
I'll take that. No, can you see it? No, you can see it. Davy Morris looking good in this third frame here against Brendan O'Donoghue.
Yeah, he looks like
He needs it for his team. If Davy can win this frame, his teammates might look around and it might give them a bit of hope to get back into this match.
That's not a great shot from Mark. He should have tried to get as close to the green as possible there.
Yeah. So Davy looking good at the moment.
We'll try and send the screen around the angles. Oh, that's not a great shot.
No. Right, Benny. I'm not sure if the cut is on.
No, it's not
But
on. He's going to try and clip off it. Put the white down behind the black.
Yeah.
Hasn't played that well.
No, he played it very quick though, didn't he? He got down very quick and played it. He didn't think the shot out properly.
He's very tentative. Chance now to begin.
He might kick it off the cushion, Martin, will he?
The shot is if he can play the green full ball in the face and try and put the white in behind the blue, but it looks as if he's going to try and get him in behind the brown instead.
Oh, he's played this
Yeah,
well,
that was the
Martin.
shot.
He's played this well.
Oh, he's left.
Oh, and that pink gone near the back cushion as well.
That's why Benny's got to get this now because
Yeah.
they're in great position for snookers.
Yeah.
He's
Got it.
That's a
Great
great
shot.
shot. That's a
That'll
great shot.
relax him. You can see there, he just clenched the fist a little bit there. Happy with that. Benny be just itching to get this frame over with.
Yeah, absolutely. He's back in the game now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 1-1.
Hasn't been the prettiest of contest so far.
It's not great, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough in finals though.
Yeah, that's what Team Snooker does to you.
Yeah.
You know, it's always going to be tight.
Yeah.
For some reason, the balls always go scrappy.
You enjoyed the team events, Mike, didn't you?
Ah, yeah. The team events are great. There's always great atmosphere and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Benny just can't wait to get this brown off the table now and just get stuck into the next frame.
Yeah. I would have been trying to put the brown over a pocket there, Martin. Has a chance here. You can send the brown up the table and try and get the white in behind the pink and black. Just change table there now. Davy Morris just gone 2-1 up there against Brandon O'Donoghue on the second stream table.
Tommy and John are slugging it out here behind us.
It's always going to be a grinder of a match, that man.
Yeah, it could be a long night.
Tom Gleeson beat the great Paul Ennis when he won his Irish title.
Yeah, long time lie, back in 95.
Yeah. I think he got to another Irish final. I think he got bet by Jason Watson, if I'm mistaken.
Actually, a fun stat about the great Tommy Gleeson. He's the only man I never beat in my life playing snooker.
Go away.
Yeah. He had the hex over me.
Never knew that. That's some stat.
Yeah, he was a hard man to beat back in the day.
Yeah.
Thank God I beat him back in the day. He takes about 10 minutes a shot now. Oh, what a fluke.
Benny be still itching to get this frame out of the way. Especially where the pink and black are.
Yeah, if he can pot the blue now and get the white down as close to the pink as possible. Try and stick it behind the black. John O'Sullivan 34 ahead, 1 red left behind me.
So Mark is taking a gamble here. He needed that white to stop. That's he's not going to be doing much damage from here now regarding getting a snooker. He needed that white to slow up about 5 or 6 inches to try and nail the white in behind the black. He won't be happy with that.
If he can actually hit the pink as close to the bottom cushion as he can and maybe jangle it off the pocket.
Yeah.
Keep the white in behind the black.
Such a tough shot on these tables. But yeah, I think he's going to have a try, all right.
Oh, he's played it well.
Oh, he's played that well, hasn't he?
It's a bit easy to get out of.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think the shot before. Yeah. So Benny here, 22-point lead, 13 left on the table.
James Bateman is in for Kilkenny in the middle table. 1-0 down. Big second frame.
If there was any man you wanted to get 2 snookers with 2 balls left, Goggins is your man here, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll have staying there for a while, does our Rod.
A couple of days if needed.
That's that great
This
shot.
pink is close.
Yeah, pink looks in. Is it?
I think we might see a concession of this frame.
It is now. There's a huge frame going on behind me here now with Tommy Gleeson and John
Benny
O'Sullivan.
O'Brien pots the pink. This match goes 1-1. Benny be relieved to get that frame out of the way, considering he had such an edgy start. So he'd be delighted to get that frame on the board for sure.
Tommy. Go on, Tommy. Go on, Tommy G.
Huge frame that.
It's a massive rob. A massive rob.
Can I just say something? Tommy was waged in a snooker there with last red, and John O'Sullivan was Tommy was giving away foul sixes, and how he got back there, John O'Sullivan scored 78 points there, and he's lost the frame. Unbelievable clearance there from Tom Gleeson.
Yeah, he potted a great blue there, the lamp plum and the pink. Oh, that's a great shot by Mark. Anyway, folks, I'll hand you back over to the great Rodney Goggins. I'm off to the bar.
Martin, it's been a pleasure. Great to see you back in Killarney, and your 2 singles win this weekend. Just shows you still got it.
Cheers, Philly. We'll do battle again soon.
Yeah, look forward to it, mate. Welcome back, Rodney. That was a huge round there from Tommy Gleeson, wasn't it?
It was unreal. I was going up and down checking on scores because the table 5 is a little bit out of the way, but I was constantly checking on it. John O'Sullivan had Tommy wedged behind one of the ball colours, and he had pink and red on top, and it looked forever it was going to be John O'Sullivan's, and Tommy potted a great red and potted black and got up to the yellow, and brilliant brown with the rest.
Yeah.
Massive frame.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Do you know what I think the story is in this match, Rodney, with Benny and Mark? I think the two of them both have in their head that they both really, really need to win this match for their team. There's a lot on both of their shoulders here.
Yeah, and that's a fair thing to say. I think another thing as well, they're number 2s in their teams.
Yeah.
Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, great shout, Rodney. Yeah, absolutely. Davey and Brendan are the 2 number 1 boys in their teams, and they're playing each other, and you've potentially the 2 number 2 lads playing each other.
They're kind of chief lieutenants.
Yeah, spot on. Just looking here in the other stream, Brendan and Davey seem to be in a tactical battle here, but Brendan can't afford really to make a lot of mistakes now, because Davey's been scoring well, yeah. Rodney, and you know, Brendan doesn't like losing down here.
No, not
very rarely.
Time.
I can't think of the last time he's lost down here, to be fair.
Did Emma Ferris beat him this weekend? Did I hear someone saying that?
Not sure.
David Morris has been very impressive this weekend, hasn't he?
Yeah, you can see he's putting a bit in it.
Yeah, he was down with me a week last Saturday down in Wexford.
Well, he was going down to get some dental treatment in Dr. Goggins' surgery. He's definitely putting it in.
We actually had more of a better chat than actually a game, but we did have a game.
Really?
Yeah. Davey's a great lad.
Yeah.
Great lad to talk about the game.
Loves the game.
To great opinions and all, and it's great to listen to him.
Yeah. You can kind of see the pattern, Rodney, that Mark Walsh plays, and it's complete contrast in styles, isn't it? Walsh is there clipping off the packs all the time. He wouldn't be one for opening up the reds. He likes to keep it nice and tight.
Yeah.
Brendan's like that a bit as well, isn't he?
Yeah. Would it? Martin was doing commentary, and I was just going to ask him at the first frame. Is it fair to say some people play better in teams than others?
Yeah.
And
I think I'd be one of them.
Yeah, and
love a team event.
Yeah, and there's some people just born for a team player.
Yeah.
And that dog in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then other people, and the same type of player don't quite go as well in a individual event.
Yeah.
Would that be fair
Yeah.
assessment?
Yeah, there's a couple like that.
Yeah, I think sometimes I see it in my own play sometimes, you know, that my game suits in a team environment
Yeah.
that's scrappy.
I love team snooker, Rodney.
Yeah.
I get a buzz out of playing for the lads, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. I see it in myself. Yeah.
Not this weekend, unfortunately, but
No.
I'll be back next year.
Yeah. How do you feel at the moment in regard to your back?
Yeah, it's still quite sore, yeah. A little bit looser than it was. I literally couldn't move 2 days ago, and really disappointed to let the lads down, and I was looking forward to playing yourself in the semi-finals of the singles, but look, no one died. These things happen. We move on, and there's always next year.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Big frame this, Philly.
Yeah.
You would give, at the moment with all the tables going on with, and Mark Leeson winning on table 2, you would obviously give New Institute the edge, but swings and roundabouts.
I think that Tommy Gleeson last frame was massive, Rodney.
Yeah, I think if
Can
John
be
O'Sullivan
very,
could
very
have won
tough to
that,
recover from that.
Yeah, if John O'Sullivan could have won that, but just puts a totally different shift on things.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to watch table 3, go over to Full Time Productions YouTube.
Yeah.
Two probably of the greatest players ever.
Oh.
Definitely up there.
Amateurs. In my opinion, and I mean, like Davy back in when he's won those 3 Irish titles as an amateur, he was so good. And that was what kind of my generation. I missed the best of, I suppose, when you were around when TJ was 16, 17 and stuff. But for me, Davey was the best I played against. And then you have Brendan, who's the most decorated amateur we have. He's won the most ranking tournaments, the most amateur titles. So you know, two absolute winning machines on table 3 here. So many great players though, Rodney, wasn't there?
Unbelievable.
Including
players.
yourself. Put you in that bracket, 1,000,000%.
Unbelievable players throughout the years. You know, like I would have seen a lot of them. I was very lucky to come in at the era that I came into.
Yeah.
Jason Watson, Joe Canny. I remember a 15-year-old Mick Judge, 16-year-old Mick Judge.
Winning points tournaments. Oh, that's a good shot, isn't it?
Obviously, then you would have remembered Tommy Gleeson, Mark Dooley, Johnny Farrell, John Cronin. So the list goes on and on and on. And then you would have had the TJ Dowling, Robert Murphy, Martin McCrudden,
Gary Hardy, man.
Yeah. Then you would have had probably Brendan here himself. Unreal. And Vincent Muldoon, David Hogan.
Yeah.
The list just keeps going.
Devaney, Redmond.
You know.
You'd love to see Redmond back, wouldn't you, Rodney?
Yeah, really lovely style, didn't he? Had a lovely hit on the ball.
Great
bit
cue
like
action.
Dave Gilbert, I think.
Yeah. Very, very straight. Very natural. So Brendan has a chance here against Davey. Brendan's in the balls here. He's just pot a red here. He's on the wrong side of the blue, but he has an opportunity to pot this pink. Always going to be a close game with these two boys, two class acts.
Great crowd here tonight.
Yeah.
I have to say, I've been to other finals and it's been a lot more rowdier, and it just shows you the respect each and every one, and both sides have, and like even supporters have 10 great lads on the table.
Yeah, and you know what? I just noticed when I was coming over here at the start of the match, it was good to see both teams all shake hands with each other and say best of luck to each other, you know, before they came into the auditorium, it's always a nice touch, like proper sportsmanship, and that's what this is all about. And again, as we're saying, a lot of the lads down here, a lot of us are friends, but we're all competitive animals on the table.
Oh yeah, we're here to do our best, but
all great sportsmen.
All good, great sportsmen.
Looking back in this match, Rodney, I hope if Benny loses this match, I think he'll be thinking, you know, he didn't really go out at the traps with his own game. I think he fell into Mark's game pretty quickly. And that can be either pressure or he doesn't even realise it's happened. That can happen as well, like where you just think you're in a battle and, you know, you don't realise what's actually happened. You know, it's alright us looking out from the outsiders looking in. Yeah. But I do think Benny
caught up in the situation.
Benny needed to put the pressure on Mark and attack him.
Yeah.
Because that's his game.
Yeah.
He has a chance here now, Rodney, to get back into this frame.
He's coming off a great win in the semi-finals against Raymond Fry, 3-1.
Yeah, and Fry had a big break in that match.
Good pass from Benny. Yeah,
good shot from Benny, and he has an option of colours here. I think he played the green here for the loose red there, the ball cushion. He's improved a lot, Rodney. I think Benny in recent years. He's won down here with Kilkenny before, but he's gotten to numerous semi-finals in the last year or two. He got his first international senior cap last year. I think he's going to Turkey now next month as well for the European Championships. So he's doing a lot of the right things.
It's good to see, because he's a good lad.
Yeah, nice lad.
Back in the day, he played a really old school potting game, you know, like if he seen a ball, he went for it. Yeah,
I played him in the semi-finals down here in 2008. 2009. 2009 I played in the semi-finals.
It was a far different Benny O'Brien back then.
He drilled me, popped me off the table. I don't think he played a safety shot.
A little bit more measured now.
Yeah.
Fair to say, but that always comes through age in every player.
Yeah. Benny joined the over 40s this year as well.
That's right.
Oh, you won't be happy with that.
Lost his white completely there.
The only lifeline he has here really, if it's a touch and ball, he put the white in a tricky area. I don't think it is though.
I think Davy Morris on table 3, sorry to interrupt you, Philly, went for a 3-ball or 4-ball plant, but he didn't get it. Brendan is back in.
What do you do here, Rodney? Look where Benny is. What are you thinking here? It's a horrible shot he has here, isn't it?
Horrible situation, and it's one of those situations you just don't see every day, even on a practice table. If you were playing someone,
he needed to hit that harder. I think Walsh will go for this red down the rail, Rodney, come out for the black.
Yeah, surprised with that.
Yeah. Even if you're playing that shot there, maybe try and get the white as close to the bottom pocket as you can.
Yeah.
Horrible shot from the bottom pocket, like.
Yeah. And he's actually left him with 2 proper chances. This red he's going for, and the very top red.
Yeah. He doesn't have to do that with the white. He just needs to concentrate in the pot here. It's guaranteed. He's been unlucky there, hasn't he?
He's got the cannon there with the red.
Now.
Wasn't expecting that.
No.
I think he was expecting a bit more pullback with the cloth.
Yeah. Davy Morris is back at the table, but he's in a snooker, Rodney.
Some great coverage here over the last couple of days, hasn't it?
He's missed the red, he's hit the brown.
Sorry,
kiss.
Philly. I was just saying there's some great coverage here.
It's first class.
Full-time productions.
First class.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thanks guys. Do a phenomenal job. The cameras are first class, aren't they?
It's like something you see on BBC.
Yeah. Great chance for Benny here, Rodney.
Great
Now.
pot there.
Yeah. So chance for Benny O'Brien here.
You won't believe what I've just heard on table 5. There's a frog on table 5.
You're joking.
Kermit from Sesame Street.
Did you open your wallet, Goggy, did you?
No. Benny was really nervy, struggled on the first frame.
Great shot from Benny there, Rodney. He's put a great ball there. He hasn't played that well. He has a shot at the black though. Big shot here, this black, Rodney. This is missable. Great shot, Benny. Well done, Benny. Good shot.
Great long shot from on table 3 with Davy Morris.
This is more like Benny, isn't it? Free flowing potting, Rodney.
Yeah. This is where he's at his most comfortable and at his best.
Yeah.
Fair to say.
Yeah.
I know Benny. You were saying Benny's been doing well. One thing I will say, this is not criticism.
Yeah.
But he's kind of gone looking to make himself technically better. There's times I look at Benny and I prefer the old Benny from a couple of years ago, when it was free flowing and style.
He has tried to add an element of safety to his game. He doesn't go for as many. Like, you think of Benny even 5 years ago, that black ball game in that first frame, he's getting down, and 5 years ago he's getting down, he's playing that shot within 5 seconds. He's not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
And you can see there he's a bit more measured now. I know he butchered the safety shot, but you can see now his mentality isn't always gung-ho.
Gung-ho, which is good to see. Yeah, but I think technically he's made a few changes, would be fair to say.
Oh, look at this. You won't be happy with that. Another chance for Benny here now. So Benny be just looking to take control here, Rodney. I'd say he'll probably try and lay a snooker. I wouldn't be taking that yellow off the cushion anyway.
Oh, 9 ahead.
Just drop in behind the screen.
Drop in behind the green.
Yeah. Try and block off one side of the table.
Hit that well.
Yeah.
There's you can argue the case of do you really stitch him, but you risk not hitting the green.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that he's got I'm happy with the line he's got there.
Yeah. Doesn't want this to slide past this red.
Oh, he will
chance
be
for
very
Benny.
angry with himself there.
Yeah.
That was he needed to hit the left hand side of the ball and keep it on the left hand side there all day long.
Yeah. Benny going up the table here, Rodney.
Surprised there. I tell you what, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that he didn't try keep on black, but I'm surprised he didn't try keep on the pink into number 1 pocket.
Yeah. So he's chasing the white here again now. You know, even that, like, I know he's at the potting 6 there, but like he's chasing the white from the wood goal. Like,
I tell you what, I'm really surprised there he didn't use 2 cushions to come into the red there.
Yeah. Might lay the snooker here, Rodney.
Might go for cover. Brendan O'Donoghue then on table 3.
Yeah, good shot, Benny. Good shot.
It's a proper shot. Big thing that is, isn't it? That you've made a mistake and take your medicine and
patience is big.
Almost reset mentally.
Yeah.
Mark will be disappointed missing that one.
I'll be going back. Brendan O'Donoghue back at the table here against Davy, Rodney.
Yeah, pot of fine black with the rest there.
I've heard a miscue in the background somewhere, Rodney. Don't know what table it's from now.
I think that was table 4, and it was young Noel Gleeson. Because I see he's putting his palm of his hand and swiping the cloth with the chalk dust.
Chance for Benny here, Rodney. Oh, he's butchered that. That was Rose Ed, wasn't it?
Yeah, he kind of didn't look right on that shot.
Chance for Mark
with
Walsh
his
here.
posture.
15 behind.
Yeah. Looks lately Benny sometimes gets down on shots and he's not really settled. This is a big frame.
Yeah. I think the only thing, Rodney, with the yellow being there and Mark Walsh being left-handed like myself, it's such a tough shot on your opposite side. So, I don't know how good Mark is with the rest, but
Usually a good rest player.
yeah,
Very steady.
this is a big shot, Rodney, in this match.
Yeah. I think if he gets this yellow, this frame is over.
Oh, it's going to come back across.
Hit it well. Oh, has he got the cover
Oh,
on the brown?
he's got the cover on the brown. Well,
Whilst Davy Morris has pot of great red with the rest on table 3.
Davies just cut in that black. Yeah, good shot from Benny there. Now, he'll go for this. I thought it was going to go a little bit closer to the cushion. Another jangle. Has he got away with this one? So Mark Welch has got away with his last 2 attempts. Just seeing one of my best mates here is just logged on. George O'Hara. Georgie boy. Kevin McMahon from Limerick watching as well. Hope you're well, Kevin. I'm sure he'll be back here next year for sure. Now another chance for Benny here, Rodney. He had his exactly similar shot earlier on in this frame and he was nowhere near it. He doesn't need to do anything with the white here. Just
That's
concentrate
right.
fully on the pot.
Looks better online this time with posture.
Yeah.
And there it goes. That's the
Oh,
difference of
yeah.
the posture.
Yeah, not sure if he meant to get that much fizz on the white. Could Could have just stunned the yellow in, tracked the green into the pocket, but I think he's going to put the green on the side cushion here, Rodney, and try and put the white in behind the black. Bit hard, but safe. It's the main thing. Object ball is safe.
Two frames all, table 3.
Oh, big frame that. Mark Walsh just played an absolute beautiful shot here. I think Benny's going to be in trouble after this. Yeah. Great shot, Mark Walsh. Great shot.
What a great shot.
Great shot, Mark Walsh. You playing this one cushion, Rodney, and kind of aiming for the yellow spot?
Yeah, definitely one cushion.
Oh, you take that. A chance for Mark Walsh here. 11 behind.
Needs all of them.
I think he's thinking about which way to play it. Will he go up and down or screw off one cushion? Or even if it's a soft stun. If it was me, I'm screwing off the cushion here. It's just a fuller shot, Rodney. What do you think?
Wow, I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed he hasn't gone for that in the middle. What did you think there, Phil?
Unless our scoreboard's wrong, we have it that there's 11 in the game. Unless we're... must be something wrong with their scores, Rodney, because there's no way, if there's only 11 in the game and he's torn down that green, there's I don't know what's going on in his head there.
Great shot.
Don't think he... it might be a mil short.
Just felt a bit shy.
Yeah, the scores must be wrong, because if he needed snookers, if he didn't need snookers, he would have put that back. So our score must be wrong here, folks. Yeah, so our score is wrong here, folks. Mark Walsh needs a snooker or so. I was wondering why he didn't take that green on, so apologies. There's an error on the scores on their screen. Yeah, so it's frame over. And so Benny O'Brien's gone 2-1 up here. And to be fair,
how important was that first frame with Mark now, with the black ball?
Yeah.
And how important was that second frame on table 5 with Tom Gleeson and John Sullivan?
Fine lines, isn't it, Rodney?
Very fine lines. Table 3, Davy Morris breaks off. Fifth and final frame.
There you go. That's more like it from Benny, isn't it?
Great break there.
Open up the balls.
Brendan has played a safety on table 3 and he's clattered reds and he's left Davy in the middle of them. I'm not sure if Davy's on one. He is. And it looks like maybe a black up to the yellow bag. I'm not too sure. Hard to know what the angle.
It's on the pink.
Maybe he's on the pink. Excuse me.
Big chance here for Davy Morris. Balls everywhere. By his standards, he'd be disappointed now, Rodney, if he doesn't get a good lead in this frame from there.
Yeah.
Oh, great shot from Mark Walsh there.
Great pot from Mark.
Great shot and a good appreciation from Benny there, tapping the table.
Great sportsmanship from Benny.
Yeah, great to see. Two here between Davy Morris and Brendan O'Donoghue. The second stream table here. Yeah, good shot. It's kind of like, Rodney, sometimes, some of the routines that you do practice-wise, and even though the reds might be all open, sometimes the reds are in the way and they make it awkward. Like the Christmas tree routine, the 5-4-3-2-1 up the table. Like, they're all open, but it's the reds are all blocking each other, and and this is a similar situation the way these reds are.
Important to do them routines.
Oh, yeah.
And the ones that's blocking each other.
Yeah.
Because it gets their brain exercising in regards to cue ball control.
Yeah, 100%.
A bad miss from Davy on table 3. Here we see.
Oh, he lost the white.
He just slightly lost the white there, didn't he? And he's kind of trying to dig it back. Still wasn't expecting him to miss it. Looked like he really tried to dig it back, didn't he?
Yeah. Don't think it was the shot, Rodney. So Brendan O'Donoghue now in the balls has a chance. So John O'Sullivan's 20 ahead here, but he's 2-0 down against Tom Gleeson. Lost a massive second frame there. Tom made an unbelievable clearance. Good pop from Mark there. Needs a little flick off the cushion. Yeah, good solid strike from Mark there as he fights to get back into this match. Another good shot from Mark there.
Philly, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
After playing in a final like this, and unfortunately you lost that final
On the final black.
on the final black,
We did, yeah.
like, is it, obviously I would say we're winning it, adrenaline, you just want the party, but
Yeah.
how describe to the viewers how did you feel in regards, I say you were spent even though the match wasn't even over, I say you were spent because it's such a long day, isn't it, on Saturday?
Yeah, long day on Saturday. Adrenaline.
Am I right to say, was that not a Sunday when you played that day? Was it Saturday night or was it Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday evening.
I think it was Sunday, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
Sunday, yeah. It was
Such
Sunday.
a long weekend, wasn't it, back then?
Yeah. In terms of the final itself, yeah, heartbroken.
Yeah.
Heartbroken
I'm sure.
to become so close and to lose out on one ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough to take. Took me a little while to get over that one. But that's sport, isn't it? Team sport.
Yeah. It surely is, unfortunately, Phil. I think in general we would all feel flat next week. The winners obviously wouldn't. They're flying.
Yeah.
But I think after such, it's because it's nearly like there's a touch of a party atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
And then it's like
Good shot from Mark there again.
you're leading up to it as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's definitely a big anticlimactic next week.
Yeah, like I mean tonight now, even when the final's over, you'll have a majority of the teams and players and their partners and stuff in the bar inside, you know, and everyone will be having the chats, and it normally is a late night tonight for a lot of people. But and then I suppose when you get home on the Sunday afternoon or whenever people come home, the Monday and Tuesday after, you do be knackered after a long few days, and then the drive home, and then everything else. Yeah, the come down.
The come down, yeah. The massive come down.
So Benny's just flew the red there. If he can get on this red, Rodney, well, it's actually probably a tough shot with the rest, but there's a red down there, the black spot. Second red, closest to the black. If you can get on that, you can get on the black. No. So,
I like the way he played that. And I tell you why, Philly. These tables are just starting to slow down a little
you can
bit this
see,
evening
yeah.
and tonight.
I actually, and do you know what? I actually said they usually get faster, but just wherever it is in the air today, they've definitely gone slower. Missed there from Benny. Chance for Mark here now to take control of this frame. He's already a 21-point lead, but he'd be looking now to take full control of this frame. Yeah, good strike. Starting to commit to the shot now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the two of their arms have loosened up and they're really committing to the shots now, which I like to see.
Yeah. So looking here at Davy Morris and Brendan O'Donoghue. Brendan's still at the table, so we must be on a break here, Rodney.
Davey actually missed a long pot about 2 shots ago. And
Right.
This is Brendan's first colour.
Okay. Be
But he
interesting
had
to see what
added-
the point score is on that frame.
Yeah, he had added a few points there previously. I'm sure he's a few ahead. What do you think of this filly commentary? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was different, but
Yeah.
in good company
Yeah.
with yourself. Unbelievable knowledge of the game you have. And yeah, it was enjoyable. I wouldn't mind doing it again for sure. Obviously, prefer playing, but obviously back injury this weekend, unfortunately. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
quite enjoyed it.
like when you think Philly, we usually stay around and watch the games anyhow.
Yeah,
But it's totally different describing each shots and trying to describe to the viewers
yeah,
information, not even inside information, but stories from years ago.
yeah.
You know, it was great having Martin there, wasn't it?
Ah, yeah,
You know,
yeah. Good lad, Marty. One of the greats.
yeah. Martin played on some sides, some great sides.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Played with Martin for 2 years for Terry Rogers, 2017 and 18.
I have to say, Philly, I always loved playing with Martin in a team sense.
Yeah.
With home internationals.
Yeah. Won the European team, didn't he, with David Hogan and
That's
Brendan
right.
O'Donoghue, didn't he?
Yeah, 2008.
Right.
Up in the Masters. And Noel Gleeson has won on table 4.
Noel Gleeson is beating James Bateman.
So New Institute is 2 matches to 0 up.
Yeah, so if Brendan O'Donoghue can win this frame, it's all over, Rodney.
Yeah, and don't forget Tommy Gleeson's 2-0 up.
Tom Gleeson's 2-0
on
up,
table
so
5.
but you think that, but like if Davy Morris can win this frame
Yeah,
and Benny can win this match,
yeah.
like John O'Sullivan's not going anywhere, is he?
No, never do. You never do. John O'Sullivan is very
So-
tough.
This is a huge frame in the context of the whole match between Davy and Brendan here. If Davy wins this frame and wins this match for Kilkenny, this overall contest is far from over. Appreciate the feedback, Shane Sexton. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying. Glad you're enjoying it, I should say. And that's it.
That is it. Well done, Nina.
Nina are the
Nina
All-Ireland
Institute.
champions. Congratulations to Nina. Rodney, it's been a pleasure commentating with you all weekend. Thank you so much, and to everyone, all the viewers. I hope you've enjoyed it. And
Likewise, Philly.
we'll be back next year. Thanks, everyone.
You've enjoyed it.
Congratulations
Thank you so
to
much
Nina
for
again.
full-time productions.
Yeah,
Be totally
absolutely.
different.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Prize giving will be on the floor there, lads, within 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
I'd say when we're doing the compliment now,
is Raymond Fry in the room? Raymond Fry in the room? Raymond? No? No? Yeah. Is Raymond around, boys?
Sorry. Can you make sure there's no one standing
Okay,
in my life?
you can come up for him, Dick. Folks, we're going to get on with the prize giving. The TV crowd asked me if he could just, the people on the floor, if they could just stay to the side because he's trying to catch the prize giving. Yeah, no, you're fine. Okay, this is the end of our championships, and listen, these two teams in the final are no strangers to the big occasion, be it for singles events or be it for team events. And like, there's no more pressure, I don't think, in the game of snooker in Ireland anywhere than having to compete here in a 5-man team event. You know, it's so hard, and we've seen so many good players down through the years that couldn't perform in this atmosphere. But here you have a bunch of players and they keep coming back year after year and they keep showing they've got the mettle. And it's only a toss of a coin and what goes right on the day for them. And I want to congratulate the Institute and Kilkenny on their performance this weekend. The high break prize of the tournament was a fantastic 138 break for Raymond Fry. Now, lads, before we go any further, I knew Raymond was anxious to get to the bar, like, so I said we get him out of the way. I tell you every year here, and it's not a lie, like, you know, what this hotel does for amateur snooker in Ireland is just incredible. And I know a lot more than ye, I guess, in my dealings with the hotel, and it's gone on now for nearly 40 years. And their support of this tournament. And I try to explain to people, it's not just putting in tables, it's tying up 2 wedding venues for 2 weeks. It means not having a function for 2 weeks in 2 rooms. And it's a huge undertaking, and there's never a blink of an eye. You know, I don't have to wonder, will they hold it next year? I know it will be here next year. I don't even have to ask them. And representing the Gleneagle here tonight is Mr. Andrew Spillane.
Having mentioned next year, well, it's a 40th anniversary, so we definitely have to have that one anyway. But on behalf of the Gleneagle Hotel Group, I want to thank all of you, all the people here, the players, the teams, the supporters, the husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends, that come to the Gleneagle over the Munsters, which was a phenomenal amount of entries, and for the All-Irelands, which is a fantastic tournament. Thank you all from the Gleneagle Hotel very much. We appreciate your business. I'll keep it as short as I possibly can. The referees, hard job, standing there 8, 10, 12 hours a day, immaculate. They just amaze me. And I want to thank them all, and especially John McConnell, who looks after all the referees. Thank you, referees. Brilliant job. You probably noticed we brought on the streamers, full-time productions under Kevin, and I think this is the way forward to get the club snooker championships on the map. And thank you, Kevin, and your team. Truly professional styles. I can't let go without speaking about Andy McAvoy and Johnny for the maestro putting these tables together. Phenomenal job. That makes life so easy for the players, the referees. It's a classic job. Well done, Andy, and well done, Johnny. Thank you very much. And then last best, the man that makes this all happen. He winds the clock. TD Connie O'Sullivan, the backbone to the whole lot of it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, normally now we go on from here to the prize giving, but Heidi up the back of the room is the man that's responsible for this event, and him and his dad. And I'd appreciate it if he said a few words to you. Patrick, I don't know. Come on, Patrick, down here. He's very unassuming, this guy, but believe me, lads, it was their belief in this event is why this goes on here.
I thought that job delegated to Andrew, but and I can't say much more than what Andrew wanted to say. Thanks to all the teams who entered both the preliminary rounds and to come here and to qualify here for this event. Thanks to all of the supporters who came with them. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself here in the Gleneagle and also in Killarney, and you got an opportunity to enjoy the town as well as the hotel here. Thanks a million on my behalf for Andrew. He does a huge amount of work with Connie putting the whole thing together. So thanks a million from us to Andrew. Congratulations again to the New Institute. Fantastic final. I watched all of it. A great outcome, and commiserations to Kilkenny Shell. I'm sure you'll be back again to fight for that title again. So congratulations to all the teams who participated, and best of luck to the B qualifiers tomorrow as well. I'm looking forward to seeing some more good snooker tomorrow. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Yeah, just because I don't want to forget them, I want to thank Andy and Johnny. We often have a couple of rows when they're putting in the tables and that. But in fairness to them, in 4 days they do an unbelievable job, and you're not going to put in 15 tables and not have a few roll-offs in 4 days. That's not going to happen. But you're getting the best of conditions that you can find other than going to an academy somewhere. So I want to thank Andy and Johnny for a fantastic job. And the live streaming has been hugely popular. We started it last year and it was a tremendous success. And I'm glad Kevin came back on board again this year. And for the final he managed to cover 2 tables. And he told me he's going to introduce something next year that when a miss comes, a referee will be able to go to a screen there to show him where the miss should be on them tables. So Kevin is thinking ahead, and I want to thank Kevin and his crew for a fantastic job. Well done, lads. And you know who we shouldn't forget is the likes of Rodney Goggins and Philly Brown, because they've been on that live stream for hours and hours and hours and hours, enjoying what they're doing. And I even saw Rodney drinking a pint up there, like it's unbelievable. He didn't his head altogether, the excitement. But there was a very tight game there this evening. I think it was one of the quarterfinals, and every shot, all I could see was Rodney's head in his hands. It was like he was playing. It was a scream. But so Rodney, that's all part of it, and it helped the atmosphere of what the whole thing is about. And I appreciate what he done. Thanks very much. And before I do the presentation of tonight, we had a record number in this year's Billy Telford, and Rodney had a fantastic achievement, and he stopped Martin McCrudden doing the treble like. So Rodney Goggins, I'd like you to come up and accept the Billy Telford trophy.
Hold on, Rod.
And now we spoke about the referees. They all did. They do a tireless job for us here all weekend. And without the referees, the tournament would not be the same thing. Never a complaint, and they just get on with what they're asked to do. And we have a small memento that we'd like to present them. So if they can come up, as I call them, yeah, Pat Mooney and John Kehoe. Angus McAnally, Kieran McMahon. Stephen Foster, Paul McGuckin. Peter Adrians, Campbell Faulkner. Marco Oro, Tommy McRae. And Shane Mason. That should be. Thank you. So now I'll ask the we get the B captain, which is James Bateman, to come forward and say a few words on behalf of the Kilkenny team.
I'd just like to echo what Connie said about everything really. Mr. O'Donoghue, thank you very much for the use of this hotel. I think snooker in Ireland is in a much better place because of this tournament, and we need this tournament. So thank you very much, Mr. O'Donoghue, and the Glen Eagle Hotel and everything that goes on here. We really appreciate it. I'd just like to echo what the boys say. Connie, referees, and we need, and Connie himself and Joe as well, that run the tournament. Like, we need these people doing it. So thanks very much, lads. Just I don't want to go over saying things again. To our lads, I'd just like to congratulate them on getting to the final. It's a pity we didn't win it. We all know we're weakened this year, but we were coming down here this year. We didn't know what to expect without Stephen. But we're after getting to the final, and I suppose in time to come we'll be happy with that. Maybe not, I don't know, but we're here in the final without Stephen. So well done anyway, lads, and brilliant weekend. Well done. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. The last thing I'd like to say is New Institute, lads. You're a great club, and you're a club that we all should look up to and admire. You're after winning this weekend, and you have to win the Munster Championship last weekend. Also, your B team was in the quarter-final of the A Championship, which is a great achievement, and we were very close to getting to a semi-final. God knows, it could have been an all-Nina, all-Ireland final, like, it wouldn't surprise me. But look lads, you're a great club, and fair play to you, and you deserve everything you get. Well done. I don't think I have anything else to say. I don't actually, no, so good luck to you. Connie, thanks very much.
Right, James, you call up your lads and we present them with their medals, Andrew. James McGuinness. John O'Sullivan. Davy Morris. Oisin Bateman. Benny O'Brien. Luke Bateman. And James himself. I have another envelope here, lads, that has to be shouted out as well. I nearly forgot them. Beaten semi-finalists, you all CYMS. Can I have someone come forward for that, please? Here comes Christopher Cooley. And now I call on Mark Walsh to come forward as captain of the Institute Club and say a few words to you and call up his teammates.
Thanks everyone. Yeah, just to echo again, thanks to Andrew, Patrick, the O'Donoghue family, all the staff for the use of their hotel, McAvoy Snooker and Pool for the tables. Just in general, it's a great weekend, and even during the week there, congratulations to all I know, Martin McCudden won a good few things, and Rodney won one as well. And congratulations to Brendan last night on the other singles. Yeah, Connie, Joe, all the referees, thanks a million for. It's just lovely to have referees, and there's been referees all weekend, and it's a tough old job. You're standing all day, and it's just relentless, and it's like going away on a foreign trip having referees at the tables. It just makes the extra bit kind of snazziness to the tournament, and it means a lot. So thanks very much. To the lads, champions 2-3 years ago was it, or 3, and just a fantastic bunch of lads. And as James said, like, although they're down a savage player in Stephen Bateman, it just goes to show what kind of team you are to be able to compete time and time again, to get to the final and to put yourselves in a great position to be able to win the tournament. And you know, Davey wins that frame there, 3-2, Benny's 2-1 up in the next, and all of a sudden it's game on down the back. So a fantastic match, and just a delight to be able to share the stage here with you tonight. So thanks so much. I forgot this man last week. Gruber, David Lynch. New Institute Snooker Facebook page. He's been on his feet, sitting down, but wherever he's been, the camera has been beside him, and he's been at a table another table. He's just been brilliant last weekend and this weekend. And we have the streaming here, which is fantastic, but we had our own streaming and we need it more and more. We need more clubs, but what you need most is someone that's dedicated to do it. So Grover, thanks a million for all your work for the last 2 weeks. I said it last week, I'll say it again, they're not here, but the Hydrate boys who sponsored the High Break, they're from Nina, so thanks a million to them. Thanks a million to the, just to everybody, to all the supporters, everybody that's here. There was a fantastic crowd here tonight to watch the final, and it's myself and Benny were very bad, but thanks so much for watching. I tell you that now. But it's great to play in front of a crowd. You know, you see it sometimes. You go up to Carroll, wherever you go. Sometimes it's just it's a bit kind of empty, I suppose, or something. But playing down here, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like the pressure of potting balls that you think you'd pop with your eyes closed, but because there's just 100 or 200 people here, it makes it so much harder. It makes it so much more special. So thanks a million to everyone that watched. Lads, I tell you, I lost to Gary Clark today. I lost to Ross Gullman in the semis, and I was 2-1 down in the final. And that's the kind of team I have, that they were able to come through for me. And we have a young lad, Noel Gleeson. He done a double last year in the B Championship, and now he done a double this year in the A Championship. And when you have youth like that going through, it just pushes you on. So thanks so much, lads. It's been a pleasure. And that's it. Again, the best of luck to everyone in the B Championship tomorrow. Thanks so much to Connie and all the All-Ireland committee for putting on another great tournament. And we'll see you next year, but we'll see you in the bar first.
Noel Gleeson. Tammy Gleeson. Mark Gleeson. Quentin O'Donoghue. I think that's it. Brendan, will you take the other 2 medals for the club, please? Thank you. And now, Mark Walsh himself. Sorry into that one. There you go. Well done, Mark. Make sure we get a photograph with the team afterwards, lads, before you go, please.
One for Deco.
Now, I just have 1 or 2 things left to do myself, lads. I can't do the job up there without having Joe McConnell beside me. 10 days, Joe's down here since last Thursday week, and I'd say 14, 15 hours a day, every day. So I just have a small token to say thanks to Joe. Good job. Little and large, and I'm little. And our last function of the night, I told you before, we don't do this, we don't pick it. We get people qualified to pick it. And their choice for player of the tournament this year is Brendan O'Donoghue.
Yeah, sure, I'm not going to thank everybody again, but thanks to everybody again. Yeah, just like to thank my own players. We practiced really hard for this. You know, early mornings, long nights. I don't know what to say. Just thanks to the great final for the lads. They're absolutely fantastic team. I've you know, been all around the world with some absolutely brilliant people, class players, and I hope we beat again. Thanks to my own lads. It was a night like this 20 years ago to the night. Myself and Mark won our first Munster title and we got absolutely destroyed. And we're going to do the same thing tonight. Thanks everybody.
Thanks lads. Listen, I hope we haven't forgotten anybody. Thanks to our families, I suppose, for putting up with us being away. Although my wife is delighted I'm missing for 10 years. But anyway, listen, safe home with everybody, and if I don't see you, I guarantee you, unless I'm growing daisies, I'll see you this time next year. Good night.